I started the intro without pressing record. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope that your day is going well. Hope that the water, the wine, whatever you're drinking, the soda, the pop is flowing as well. Today we're listening to the Cocteau twins with two songs. We're going to listen to Ivo, or Evo, followed by the second track, Lorelei. These are the first two tracks off of their album Treasure, which was released in 1984. So, it's been an extremely long time since we've listened to the Cocteau twins on this channel, and I think that I'm pronouncing the name right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I apologize for every time that I mention them from here on. We had long ago listened to them. I think when I kind of first began the channel, like, it was a long time ago. So every once in a while I've seen a comment pop up from that video asking me to listen to them again. And listen, I like their sound a lot. On my own, I've actually listened to the rest of their album, Las Vegas, whichever one that is. I forgot the name of the album. Heaven or Las Vegas. My internet just went out, so that's cool. I can't even look up anything. Okay, and then Elizabeth Fraser. I'm pretty sure she's the singer from Teardrop from Massive Attack, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 50% sure. So yeah, this is going to be one of those, I'm assuming, atmospheric, ethereal, natured, kind of come down tracks, and hey, I'm here for it. The album Heaven or Las Vegas, put that on when you're driving at night. You know that meme? That's how it is. So let's find out what buried treasures there are. You can join me in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter. Do a lot of things, but let's just relax for a few minutes and listen to the twins. I'll try not to say the first part because I'm not sure if that's pronounced right. I think it's Cocteau. Let's go. Ivo and Lorelei. Oh, I just remembered my internet's out. Hold on. I did just say that, right? I literally just said a second, oh, my internet's out. I paid the bill. Sometimes service is a bit spotty, as they say. Okay. Let me do a little refresh right here. Hold on. We're gonna figure it out. Now we do it. This is the Cocteau twins with Ivo and Lorelei. Wake up. First gotta put a little makeup. All right. So, this feels like waking up from a really, really good sleep. I mean that in the best way possible. Not that the music puts you to sleep, but it puts you in that mood. Listen, let me go on a rant. That's what I do, right? So I feel like there's a present artist that I love, and I feel like she has a big influence perhaps from the twins, and that would be Chelsea Wolfe, who, even though most of her music is either darker folk or even treading on doom metal, has the same atmosphere as this. And I think that personally, doom metal is one of my favorite metal genres because there's something so dark and heavy about it, but also so mysterious, meditative, and even tranquil to an extent. So, coming to listen to the Cocteau twins, their music takes away the heavy elements, but it still has that deep meditation towards it. It still lays you down gently. It almost places you in a forest, a very foggy forest, and you feel at peace there. There's a mysteriousness, there's an ethereal nature to it all, but it feels like you're at peace with nature and everything around you. It's just good. It's a certain kind of feeling. And that feeling is hard to attain, but I think that the twins bring you in with them as they take you there. Wonderful guitar playing, loving, of course, the vocals from Elizabeth. I mean, that is kind of a huge part of the atmosphere. As a matter of fact, it all is part of the atmosphere. Even the drumming. For example, in the first track in Ivo, let me pull up. Even the drumming is very heavy, in my opinion, relating to the nature of the song here. And I think that it's that contrast which really makes it memorable and makes it feel so good. The drumming is heavy, constant kicks, and of course the notes and the melody that carry forth. It just feels mysterious, a little heavy, but you're vibing with it. And I feel like there's a hair on my nose or something. All the note changes feel really warranted. They feel worth it. The singing is great. I got to figure out the lyrics because I just totally hit my table. I remember that when we listened to Cocteau Twins before, I saw a lot of comments that said they don't really make lyrics. They just kind of sing. Or maybe that was only particular to that song or that album. I honestly don't know. Because there are lyrics here that I'm looking at, which I would assume, are the lyrics, but I don't know. For all I know, it may not be. Even though the second song, Lorelei, seemed to make sense in some capacity. I'd really like to know what you guys thought of it. And the drumming has a very big sound, especially on the snare. Love that. There's also something very, what's the word? I have an idea in my head, but I'm trying to think of the word to use when I'm speaking about it. Kind of witchy. Bewitching, maybe. There's something deeper there, and I think that is beautiful, like a spiritual nature. And I literally mean nature and spirituality together, like Druid, right? This is Druid music. This is music for Druids. So moving into Lorelei, you kind of get the same effects. You kind of move into that same pattern. And the music also has a very gothy feel, like taking the atmosphere of bands like The Cure and kind of moving that into a much more atmospheric direction, even though The Cure have an atmospheric nature about themselves anyway. So I wouldn't doubt if they were perhaps an influence, with each other. Lorelei feels a little bit more of a single, but still retaining their character sounds. I'll admit, I really, really prefer Ivo comparatively. I think they're both really nice songs, but Ivo is that's one I could really, really, really love. This one is just a nice, secondary track. Still feels good, but Ivo just hits different for me. And also, the music kind of reminded me of The Gathering. A little bit of their music. I haven't listened to a ton of The Gathering, to be honest. Aneke, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Aneke. She's a wonderful singer. Great personality as well. And even though I haven't listened to a lot of The Gathering, the music there also kind of reminds me of this. And that is that kind of heavy sound, yet light sound that I really enjoy personally. Okay, so my internet came back as well. So let's talk about the lyrics on Ivo, which there's not really a lot. Or they're pretty repetitive. Peep, bow, peach blow. Pandore, pompadour. Pale leaf, pink, sweet. The same for me. Part animal, he's done deer or a dog. Part animal. I don't know if these, I don't know if they're real lyrics or not. Deer or dog, part animal. He's done deer or a dog, part animal. And my internet just went out, so I can't even look any further into that. I don't know. I don't know if those are actually the lyrics or not. If so, I guess it proves the point that you just need to sing whatever words and make them sound good. And I mean it because it sounds good, even if the lyrics are perhaps nonsensical. I have no idea. Now, moving into Lorelei, which, like I said, my internet just died, so I have to see if I can disconnect and reconnect. Can't look out, can't look in, you just might get yourself kissed right. Out the doors, in the light, we'll make love and then we can go. We're covered by the sacred fire, then you cut me to the bone. Now with Lorelei, I really like the way that she speeds up her delivery and gets a little bit more aggressive when she says, then you cut me to the bone. There's just a difference in the way that she says it, which is very sharp. It is very jarring, but that has a great effect in the music itself. Now, I have a very interesting fact about this. Reading off of Wikipedia, record label executive Ivo? Is the song named after him? Originally tried to hire Brian Eno and Daniel Lanois to produce the album. But here's the best part. However, Eno felt the band did not need him, and Guthrie, who was the guitar player, ended up producing the album. I think that's really interesting because while I could see Eno on here, they did achieve this sound without him. And I love Eno, but he's kind of right. I guess he was kind of unnecessary because I can't really imagine, personally, Eno adding much to this that isn't already there, And Guthrie, who's handling the guitar and the production, I mean, he does a lot. He fills a lot of details and atmosphere into the piece of songs without, necessarily overdoing it as well. It's just deep and lush, and I think that, yeah, I can understand why Eno didn't necessarily feel like he would need to be involved in this, Anyways, 2 fantastic tracks. Hope they put you in the right place. If they did, you can let me know in the comments. If they didn't, you can let me know in the comments. Hope that you enjoyed the video. You can like the video, share the video, subscribe, all that cool stuff that I really don't say that much, but, I kind of mean to say. You can also follow me on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Did I just support? Why am I Sean Connerying right now? You can support the channel. It's not Sean Connery. I gotta go. I'm losing it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.